Wilson Morales from Black Film TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Hey
Good, how are
Wilson,
you?
nice to see you.
Is it a good feeling knowing that throughout these movies, you're going to live? When you're
Or
the
Or
not.
not.
protagonist,
Actually,
Yeah, anything can
there
happen.
was a couple times on this
anything can
production
happen.
where it's a little weird, for sure.
It's like coming off the first film and the success of the first film, we see these characters now like, oh, okay, it's just, they're following up. They survive. You know, does it get, and I think with this movie, it's more gorier than the last one. For you guys, have you become more fans of this genre than before?
100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a part of Scream has definitely reignited my love for horror movies in like a major way.
Uh-huh. And then when you see movies after this, or even before this, did you ever talk back to the screen like, what are they doing? Why are they going there? Don't they know how to carry themselves with a weapon or so?
All the
100%.
time.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's so easy to do in the Scream movies too. Like when Tatum goes down to the
Yeah.
garage for the first time and is teasing Ghostface, it's the most frustrating, especially because she's so likable. I think that
Yeah.
if there's any film to engage with, it's going to be this franchise.
Now I know the film wasn't shot in New York and you shot it in Montreal or Canada and so forth, but what was that feeling with a make believe New York?
That was wonderful. We love the city, and it was nice to have a change of pace and kind of test our characters in a new way. I would
Yeah.
say too, just because the different environment and the trying to forget. I felt like it also just added a lot of dimension to us, but then also to the film itself. Ghostface got to pop up in a lot of places that were more unexpected or just really scenic and cool and interesting. And I think something that will be cool for the audience to see.
Hmm. Now, take me back. Obviously, Melissa, with your character, why is she in the picture considering everybody else is more of Jenna's character's age? If we can say.
Why is she in the picture, are you asking?
I'm saying like why, obviously like, they're all back, but you're the older of the crew, the
Yeah.
character is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She's Billy's daughter, so I guess that's why she's back. I don't know.
And when you're working with the same people all over again, how much of a good chemistry is there? And what do you get out of the, working together again, whether it's the directors or the co-stars, that you can take on to your next projects?
I mean, I would do all my movies with this crew if I could.
Yeah.
It's the best group of people. Matt and Tyler are incredible to work with. They have like the most loving energy on set and they just create a fun environment, which is what this should be because it's such a hard job and it takes so much of your time and like your emotional and physical health and you give so much of yourself to it that it's got to be fun and they create that energy and that's why I think we all came back. That's why we didn't hesitate and I would do many more Scream movies with them and any other thing that they were doing, no
Mhm.
doubt.
And for you, Jenna, the last 2 years have been crazy for you. You're all over the place, big screen, small screen. How do you stay humble?
I never know how to answer this question. I think you can't really care. And obviously you're bound to care at some points because sometimes it does get invasive or it does kind of become overwhelming. But I think for the most part, my job has only ever been about the acting. It's never been about attention. It's never been about um, praise or hate. It's just always been about my work and that's what I'm passionate about. It's what I love to do. It's what keeps me going. I think it's what makes me eager to participate in life, and I feel really, really lucky and privileged to have the job that I do. So I think that I just kind of, if anything, it's been so kind of unbelievable. I'm just kind of trying to soak it in and be appreciative when I can about the position that I am in because I know that it's a rare one.
Congrats on these roles. Let's hope, you guys stay alive so we can see another one. Scream never dies. No matter how old you are, there's always another one.
Yeah,
Take
you're
care,
right.
folks.
Thank you.
Well, Smiles from Black Film TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Hey, it's good to talk to you again. How are
Good.
you?
Hey, and I just saw you over on Monday at the Creed premiere, so it's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. How is everything?
It's good. So we're back, more blood, more gore, more running around. So how much of a horror cinephile are you this time, Jasmine?
Okay, we're diving right in
Yeah.
there. You're trying to out me and embarrass me.
Well,
Look,
easy.
I've done a bit more homework. I did watch M3 again. Okay. I did watch Black Phone.
But those are like baby's first horror movies.
Mason, was this question for you?
What are horror movies that you watched that you would have never watched before?
I watched season 2 of White Lotus.
Horrific.
White people up to no good. That is scary.
That is scary. Yeah, that's right. Completely on the loose.
That's one of my worst fears.
What about you, Mason? You know, when you're in this world, and obviously it's the sixth one, and when people come up to you, they expect you to know everything. It's almost like a comic book movie. You know, they expect you to know everything about horror movies and so forth. At least, you know, because people can't tell the difference between real characters and movie characters in your real lives.
Yeah, no, it's true. I like to think as a big nerd, in my own right, I have a bunch of theories that have always spanned around the Scream franchise, even before I was cast in the movie. So really, it becomes this back and forth rhetoric about what might be correct lore and what might just be speculation. But again, I love when people talk like nitty gritty and like nerdy stuff with me. So I always welcome the conversation. People know more than me, so I usually leave the conversation having learned something new, which is exciting.
You know, it was exciting when everybody saw it. They made it out alive, both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Usually the situation is like, well, you know, there's two of them. Maybe one of them makes it out alive. We can't have both of them go out. But they both made it out alive. We're here, you know. And so how much fun was it coming back around? Obviously the same crew, and you're bringing Hayden.
A dream. I love this group of people more than I can possibly put into words.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance to hang out with them, especially make a movie, I will take it.
That's right. It's funny, I said in my contract, if Jasmine's there, I'm there. And that's the only stipulation I've had. And I'll probably move forward with every movie I ever do with that in the contract.
I'll take it.
Perfect.
But when you read the script this time, did you again go through the pages to see how far you go?
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Immediately.
That's maybe the only thing I did. When I first read it was you search your little name in and you're like, okay.
Skip. Me, skip.
Okay.
Skip. Where am I?
Where is it? Yeah. And then scenes where you're not in, you're like, okay, what's happening? But yes, I think that's what's fun about the Scream scripts is they're fun to read just like they are to watch.
Yes.
So.
Hey, you know, it's fun to see you guys back. Obviously, we don't know where it goes. So let's hope if we can make it out alive, there'll be another one. But if not, you also have other projects that we'll talk down the road about. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good. You know, you've been working for so long. You're finally in a slasher film type. What would it say? Like, okay. My guess is your people are like, Scream 6. Okay, I'm game. Or was that the case?
Oh, very much so. I right away knew what they meant when they called for that. I was so blessed and lucky to even get the part. And, you know, just blessed to be at a place where they'd even just be calling me, that I don't have to audition or fight my way in. I mean, who knows? Maybe they offered it to 10 other guys and got down to me, but it worked out the way it was supposed to. I was thrilled when I got the call and accepted the role immediately. I hadn't even read all of the script yet. They showed me a little and said, "What do you think?" And I said, "I'm in." And then they showed me the rest. So
you're the opposite of the black actors, because they're like, how far in my script am I going?
How long am I going to survive? Absolutely. I hear you there. But then let's just jump right to it. This is a major studio film franchise that's led by 4 people of color. So find another one of those that's on the 6th movie that doesn't have a bunch of white kids in it. So blessed to be included in this group. They're already experienced in their early 20s, some of them. It's incredible. The energy that they brought, that I fed off of, they're inspiring me. Every day I think about shooting Scream 6. So I'm so lucky to be there.
You know, you hit it right there. You says 4 people of color. They go, yes, he's the old guy, he the white guy. So his chances of sticking around to the end, I don't know. We have this new trailer that they're going. So he's got 2 characteristics that like does not look good for him.
I know. That's why I was. This is really quite humorous. Thank you, because of the the perspective. I really appreciate that. I thought I was a dead giveaway too. To be the guy because he's Yeah, because he's yeah. Huh.
Now, obviously, you got
Not
the
sure how to comment on that, except I support your thinking 100%.
Now, do you have to go back and watch all the previous movies, or did you just watch the last movie?
Yeah, no, I watched them all. Gosh, this is kind of a spoiler, but I'll say that when I met Courtney, I had only seen when I re-met Courtney, I'd only seen one. And she said, "Oh, you can skip right to the number 4." So, and I didn't take her advice. I watched Scream 2 and 3, but Courteney Cox was thrilled to be in all 6. She was really happy to be there and so welcoming. So it's nice to see someone still in the franchise, still loving it, showing up.
Why would you say no?
Why would you say no? I mean, that's what she said. That's what she said too. But anyhow, that vibe I fed off for sure of just gratitude and showing up for it. Really cool. And then the younger cast that they established in Scream 5 are just all ringers, all of them amazing.
Now let me get this. For as long as you've been working, you worked on a lot of projects. When you work with this younger cast, but you're the vet in the group, what do you get out of it? I'm sure actors are still learning something. What do you get out of doing this movie that you can take on to any project you do afterwards?
Yeah, well, a lot of it had to do with the energy and the embrace these guys. I come and go sometimes from movies. I hardly even know who the people are, and you instantly bond and you shoot your scene and you buy. And this just didn't have any of that. They're here to stay. They're friends for life. They invited me into their exclusive group. That's the producers even casting me. But then on the ground with these young actors, I'm still inspired by them, especially from this final sequence where it's really all hands on deck, all of the main characters in the same room. And it's a culminating climax of the film that took us maybe a week or week and a half to shoot all the bits and pieces. So everybody showed up every day, full of energy and ideas. It was a great experience.
It was a
took
blast
with me for sure.
It was a blast to watch you in it. It was a blast to watch you in it. Congrats, on being in this franchise. So whatever you do next, I'm sure we'll see you again. Maybe not as wild and as advantageous, but yeah, you'll be in it.
Look forward to it. Wilson, thank you.